another way of being able to transform our self-talk, to be able to let go of the old patterns that no longer serve us. My mom, for example, this is me getting vulnerable, talking to my mom. Mom, you had such high expectations of me, and I was a great athlete and a great scholar, and yet I always had the belief that I was never good enough. Instead of my mom acknowledging me at this point, this is a different exercise you can practice to anyone that's oppressed you in your life. I take this pain. You can do this with me. I recommend it. One hand in an open chest. I take this pain, this false persona of not being good enough, afraid to be seen, afraid to be heard, to be able to deal with you and all of your criticism and high expectations. And I send it, do this with me, back to the source. I send it back to where it came, moving clockwise like an analog clock, the way they used to go before they decided to go digital. And then heels of the hands up in the air, heels of your feet down into the earth, that's right, and saying these words. I have just sent this past pattern, my attachment to not being good enough, what has oppressed me, what has held me back, somewhere else to play. Today for me is a new day. Go like this. Hip, hip, hooray! My new self-talk is, and then I'll develop my own, another one of my tools, 3 key words for any speaker before you get on stage to get into the zone. I am creative, which I am, playful, yes, and transformational. I encourage speakers before you get on stage to get into the zone in that way, to be able to use those same gestures to make pictures of what you're saying so your telling becomes compelling, welling and swelling. To multisensorize it is the next step. I've spent years of my life as a champion springboard diver, hello, gymnast, track star, court jester, improvisational artist, body therapist, many different ways of being physical in the body. And so I've developed these tools to multisensorize your communication. So before you even say a word exactly, you're able to inhabit your communication through your body. Watch. I'm going to sing it. I'm creative, I'm playful, I'm transformational. I'm going to whisper it. Softer sounds, louder gestures. Creative, I'm playful, I'm transformational. Imagine yourself, as I was, a court jester, a herald, heralding the good news for all and everyone to hear. With the sound first of a trumpet, everybody. Doodle-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. The good news is, when they speak, they are creative, playful, and transformational. By doing this in 12 different ways, I, you, she, we, they, shout, whisper, mouth with no sound, mime with no moving of the mouth, write it down, sing it. By doing it in all these different ways, the new self-talk gets encoded in the muscle memory. You hear me? Yeah. It gets encoded in such an indelible way that then the speaker comes from this resourceful place, speaking from the innermost core as never before.